Hey guys, I am here today for part 2 of the series of reacting to HUA CHENYU's new songs. And so this one is titled Madhouse, and I believe this one is about cyberbullying. So yeah, I mean, last time I feel like we had a really good conversation from this song. I reacted to I Really Wanna Love This World, and that was definitely very powerful and a deep message and very touching, and I definitely think we had some really great dialogue from that video. So if you haven't seen it, go check out my video reacting to that. And then we're gonna do the second one, Madhouse, today. So let's go ahead and get into it. Cool set too, like the lights inside his piano. That's pretty cool. It creates a vibe already. Oh my god, his voice as always just immediately gets me. Let's turn it up a bit. Oh my god, it's gonna plot twist. He creates the most interesting music. Wow. Oh my god, I did not see that coming. Wow. It was off to such almost eerie start. It gives you chills, and now it's gonna go all rock and roll, isn't it? Wow. This is very his style. It really has his vibe. She flies around her. Oh my god. Moving with the mainstream in the mad world. That's interesting how the style changed from the beginning, where he's saying the same things, but the music is so different. Wow. What an artist. I really like this song. The high pitch in his voice, wow. How vicious are the beasts in the subjective world? Wow, that line. sounds so beautiful too. Such good lyrics and just, oh my god, just the sound of it. And his stage presence. Incredible altogether. Enjoy the process of breaking down. And be reborn, maybe like after criticism. Oh, well, when he goes back on the stage, that's very cool. The performance really adds to it as well. That whole, okay. Once again, I feel like he's putting things that I've thought about into words that I never would have thought to put them in, or in a way I never would have thought to express it. But, like, it reminds me of things that I've thought about, and it just really fascinates me. The line that really stood out to me a lot was, like, the part about, like, the subjective world. And how, like, given that this song is meant to be about cyberbullying and probably how, like, he has people attacking him, like, all celebrities do have haters. I think that's kind of unavoidable. Not everyone's gonna like you, which sucks, but, like, yeah, people sometimes on the internet can be really malicious and come for people, and it's very interesting that he said that about the world being, like, subjective. And so when people, like, give their negative opinions on things, like, who's to say what the real rule for that is, you know, like, what's good versus bad? Like, who gets to say that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't please everyone. I feel like that's kind of what he's trying to say. Like, everything is just subjective person to person, and you can't kind of do it all right. And the part about, like, being reborn every time, I feel like maybe when he takes criticism, he kind of takes that to heart and, like, breaks down it for a while. And then afterward, like, after reflection, he can come back, like, a better person than before, you know? Maybe if it's, like, genuinely constructive criticism, then he can use that to his advantage. And, you know, like, if it's something with good intentions, then that can be helpful. But, like, if it's super negative, I think he's kind of saying that just, you kind of take it, you wallow in it for a bit, and then, like, you put it behind you and just keep going and keep, like, improving yourself to what feels right to you, not what other people think is right for you. Another interesting part was the line about, like, how can, like, madness fit into the mainstream. That's very interesting to me too, because, like, a lot of the times artists, I feel like their minds almost work a little bit differently. Like, they can kind of seclude themselves and, like, pour everything into their work. Like, he's definitely one of those people who really just, like, goes into it and, like, really focuses on what he's doing and on his craft. And that's very interesting that, like, when you think differently from other people, I think everyone to some extent has, like, a little dose of madness, right? Like, there's something that isn't, like, the way everyone else thinks, or some part of you is, like, different in some sense, in which case is it really different than if everyone has something like that, you know what I mean? But that's, like, next level thinking here. But it's just very interesting to me too, like, where's the line of, like, what's mad versus mainstream? And, like, how did mainstream become mainstream? Do you know what I mean? That's a very interesting conversation in itself. I was also very fascinated by the line about the flies on the plate, like, debating existence or something. That was just really fascinating because, like, I'm someone who, like, questions existence all the time. Like, all those really just existential questions I spend so much time thinking about, too much time thinking about. And yeah, it can be draining and a little maddening. So, like, this whole song just really, like, I get a lot of it. Like, it makes sense to me, you know? I see, like, a little bit of myself in it as well. And I'm also just, like, blown away by him and just very impressed. And, like, the curiosity just keeps growing and growing. Like, he is such a, just, like, he makes you want to know more. I've probably said this so many times in videos. Literally, like, reacting to him makes me feel like a broken record almost every time. Because, like, I always say very similar things that, like, I just keep seeing with him, like, the charisma, the incredible performance, the unbelievable vocals, that really just captivating energy that, like, you can't look away. It's there every single time. And, like, with this incredible message and just the way that he conveys things is so interesting to me. And yeah, wow. Alright, that's all for today. So I'm going to try and keep going with these reactions of his new songs. So this was part 2, and total there should be 5. So yeah, over time I'm going to keep going with this. I do start my next semester of college in 3 days, 2-3 days, depending how you count. But yeah, Monday pretty much. And hopefully I can maintain my upload schedule. That would be ideal. I will definitely do my best. My schedule's like a little bit nicer this semester than the last one, I think, for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to keep up as I always do. And yeah, alright, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like, you can follow me on Instagram at Alice on the Internet, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.